what's one thing during your workshop that stood out to you in terms of interaction with a sponsor or breakthrough that you saw someone in your workshop have?
I think we all made such huge changes in my workshop emotionally, but then the physical changes, like, people losing so much weight. And you could just see that as soon as they let down those emotional barriers, the weight just came off. It was inspiring to see that, and going through it, it was life-changing.
What was the biggest thing you got out of the workshop?
For me, the biggest thing I got out of workshop was the connection with the community. The community is like something I've never seen before. The support that everyone offers. I know if I ever needed it, I could call any one of them and they would help me out. And you helped me so much dissolve stories, which has transformed my family and my life. I ended up, I think now 6 months out, I've lost 22 pounds, which is
Nice.
so much fun shopping now for new clothes.
Nice.
And it's changed my life. My relationships within my family have changed.
One of the things in To Be Re that I think we believe in is that the way that we love and treat ourselves teaches other people how to love and treat us. Was that applicable to your family as well?
Absolutely. I saw the changes, that my family was supportive. And I think they saw more the physical changes, but then as time went on, even after the workshop, they started to see more of the emotional changes.
Tell us a little bit about your new relationship with each family member. Let's start with your son, Brandon.
Brandon, I'm really proud of what he's done. He's come a long ways. I think before I was trying to be the mom and do everything for him and manage him, and I really started to see he needed to be more independent. So I've taken a step back and removed myself from that, and I've watched him grow. He's doing better in school, he's being more responsible, and I see a lot of positive changes with him.
And what about your daughter, Jamie?
Jamie's away at college right now, and we were just down to see her last weekend, and she was inspired by how I looked. She keeps noticing that I'm losing more weight, and since I've been back home, she's called me every day and told me how she works out every day now. She's been to spin class at the college and running, doing her abs, so she's checking in with me every day.
That's awesome. One of the favorite things of the summer that I enjoyed was having Jamie, being so pumped up, so looking forward to coming to spin with you, and I can only imagine the conversation that you both had afterwards and that new, deeper dimension to your relationship. I think it's fantastic.
Absolutely. We had so much fun this summer.
Now, there's one other person in your family who's obviously very dear to you, your husband, 25 years, Dave. Tell me a little bit about this whole new Dave that's, emerging right before your eyes when it comes to nutrition and things like that.
Dave, he's been very funny with this. He's very supportive. He's seen me through a lot of different phases in my life, but he has recently started eating more like I'm eating, and he's become a vegetarian and asking me advice on nutrition. And I think one of the funniest things that happened recently, in my whole 25 years of being with him, he's never asked me this, and he came out and said, I need a lunchbox to take to work today. He had packed his lunch, made his little glass bowls of things, and he was ready to go so he could eat healthy for the day.
Now, is there another little story too about Dave and you taking a trip to Iowa that involved packing the right gear for the trip when it came to eating healthy there?
There is. Whenever I travel, I take my own food, so I make sure that I have my shakes on the road. I bring my Magic Bullet blender. And he was so nervous about going back home because he was afraid he wouldn't be able to eat right. So he got into my suitcase, took out the Magic Bullet and all the protein powder and packed it in his bag, so he made sure that it arrived.
I love it. I love it. Dave seems like he's all in. I'm loving it.
He's losing weight. We're having fun together, cooking and creating new recipes. It's really changed our lives.
That's awesome. So that I would say that's definitely an unexpected surprise that you got out of, the 5-week workshop that we have. What's next for you? What's next for Vicki?
The sky's the limit. Really, I have goals physically that I want to be able to do pull-ups unassisted. I don't know. You're really what's involved yet. It's there's so much out there, and I know I have the support from everyone in the community to help me reach whatever goal I set out to hit.
So it sounds like everything's on the table, from career aspirations to your relationship with Dave to trips around the world, it's all on the table.
Absolutely.
If anybody, wanted to know if getting up early in the morning for a run with the group or changing your nutrition just a bit to achieve your goal, if it's worth it, what would you tell them?
Absolutely, without a doubt, it's worth it. I can't even think of a morning when I wake up and I think, oh, it's too early, because I'm so excited to see my friends. It's more about the relationships we've created, and I can't wait to get there to see everyone and the stories that we share, the recipes, the ideas. We just have so much fun together that the workout is just the small part of it.
Vicki, before we go, I just want to say what you mean to me. You are always, always smiling, and you've become this model for me of how I want to show up in the morning and the kind of energy that I want to bring to every interaction with everyone that I meet with in 2B Read, as well as in my routine. And being next to you in spin classes and singing songs or at TRX and the laughter. I mean, it's really, really all about the relationship, and you just inspire me every single time I'm around you. And I just want to say thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. It's the community is the world to me. You have helped me through so much. So I love it. I can't imagine not being there. Thank you.
And we love you. Thank you.
Thank you.